Today you'll see a mini capsule of garments that go together very well. There you can see them at the back. I made 5 new pieces. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I'm really excited to share my finalized mini collection. I've been dreaming about this one for quite a while and I'm so happy to have completed it. Well, almost completed it, but you'll see what I mean in a bit. If you've been viewing my content, you know on Monday I posted my plans, all the garments I wanted to sew, a collection of red and blue as the main colors, and then 2 prints had those colors. My plan was to make 6 garments and I've actually made 5 of them. But no worries, because I've substituted the one I didn't have time to make with one I already had, and it falls right into what I wanted, so it's all good. Remember, I'm using all of Love Notion's patterns to make this mini collection in the context of the fall sale, site-wide 40% off. Today is actually the last day of the sale, so if you've been waiting, don't miss out because it's a really good discount. Please use my affiliate link if you want to support my work. You don't pay anything extra, I just receive a small commission back, and that is one of the ways I make an income working full-time on this channel. If you use my code LPN10 to check out, you'll get an extra 10% off on top of the sale price. So all of Love Notion's patterns. Find the link to my ever-growing playlist down below as well, where you can see all my makes. In this collection we have a topper, it's a jacket, it's my Coda red linen jacket that you've already seen. It's right there, I've got a video about it. That is a project that took the longest, both in the planning, sewing, filming, editing, all of that. You have already seen my really bright Coda linen jacket. That was the previous video and you would have seen all the details about this one. So happy to have it. It's the same linen as my red Lago cargo, so they go really well together. I also have 2 pants, and now I have a new pair, the duet trousers in blue linen right there. Here are my finalized duet trousers. These are the pants I wanted to make, but instead of adding the waistband, I have a facing inside. I had been wanting to do this ever since I sewed the Lago cargos, which have a facing inside instead of a waistband. It's so comfortable and I was able to have a lot of fun making that conversion. So you can see it goes all the way up there. There is my zipper. Because this is 100% linen and I want it to look a little bit more dressed up, I've been quite discreet about the top stitching, so I only have 1 row of top stitching there for the zipper. My button on the top. This is the pocket opening here. It's curved, and when you top stitch the facing, it holds this little bit down. But there's still enough space to put my hand in there, so it looks really nice. At the back I used the patch pocket piece from the Lago cargos because the duet trousers don't have a pocket on the back, but I was able to add that on really easily. Just a single row of top stitching there, and then we just have simple legs coming all the way down. This 100% linen is so beautiful to work with and it looks so luxurious. Linen is amazing. 100% linen has that linen rayon blends just don't have. It's different. You can feel the difference if you work with 100% linen. Yes, it's crinkly, but that's fine. That's the charm of it. And let me show you what I did inside. Putting my pattern pieces on top of the fabric, I figured out I could have enough to make a little cameo or something. So I decided to use as many pieces that would go inside from cotton. Now, a few days ago, I showed you how I bound the edges of this facing on this Coda jacket. You can see that cotton there. It was one of my husband's older shirts. So don't feel bad, he's worn and loved that a lot. When the collar starts wearing away and the cuffs, I put those shirts aside in a box because I know I can cut them up for parts later. So it's fine, he's got no attachment to his clothes ever. He doesn't really care if I just cut them up and use them. So yeah, I cut it all up and there was barely anything left over when I was done with that shirt. So here inside you can see the pocket bags, and the pockets are made out of that cotton. So comfortable, so soft. These are the types of pockets that go all across the tummy, and then my facing is made out of that cotton. You can see that inside. No one's gonna see it because it's understitched, so it's super neat inside. I was planning on filming the tutorial for you on how to create the facing, how to transform the top of the pants, how to transform the pocket, because it involves a few steps. They're not hard, they're easy. Basic concepts are that you have to account for the distance that the waistband adds to the total rise front and back, and you need to account for that. You have to raise this up, and you have to also bring it in at the waist so that it still fits you, and then create a facing. You also have to raise the pocket, whatever pocket there is, and it's a few steps, but it's not hard. I have filmed it, but for the sake of time and me getting this capsule collection sewn, I am going to leave that separately and prepare a larger technique video where I'm going to show you how to create facings, not just for regular pants like this that have a waistband, but also ones that have an elasticated waistband, and also for ones that will have a flat front elasticated back. For all those types of pants, you can create a facing inside. I'd rather make a larger video showing you all the techniques in one so you can come to it as a reference, rather than just trying to rush this through in one specific way for these pants. These techniques are not tied to just one pattern, and I try not to tie techniques just to one pattern in one video, because there are a lot of people that will think, you know, that is only for the duet trousers. No, it's for any other trouser, so I'd rather make a general video. So that is going to come to you in this channel during this month. I'm gonna get that done. I really do want to share it with you. I keep my standards really high, so I really want to make something excellent, and that will take me a few more days. But it works, I got it done, and I love this so much. These are just the best pants, and I can't wait for you to see them mixed and matched with everything else. The other garment I'm putting into this collection that I'd already made are the Lago cargos in red linen. This is the same fabric as the Coda jacket. I've got two tops. One is the Cadence, which I'm wearing right now. I was able to squeak the rest of the fabric from making a dress to make this simple tank, which is absolutely my go-to for when I don't have much fabric, because I know I can get a front and a back from just one length of fabric, less than a yard. I had no fabric for facings, so for this Cadence I did binding. You'll see this styled up, mixing and matching with all of the garments. I did want to make a red top. I did not have time to make it, but I had this red harmony top so it fit right into the mixing and matching I wanted to have. So I think it's fine if you pull in garments that you have to form a little collection. So I'm really happy this fits right in. And then there's a dress I was so excited about, the Salt Whistle, which is amazing. In this same beautiful print, I was able to squeak out two garments from my fabric. I had shared with you this beautiful rayon polyester blend. It's a very strange fabric. It's really hard to find them blended in that way, but this one is blended half and half. So it was really nice to work with. It presses really well. It still has that lovely softness and drape, but it crinkles less than 100% rayon. And the print is just amazing. It's got mainly red, there's some navy in here, and I had just enough to cut my dress. And I don't mind having more than one garment from the same fabric if I love it. You've seen me do that before. I'll buy a lot of yardage if I really love the print, and I'll just make a lot of things with it. So I have this beautiful Salt Whistle. The Salt Whistle has a square neckline. This is finished with a facing inside. I filmed the details of how to sew this dress when it was released, every single detail, including the square neckline, including how to do the casing with the elastic, and including how to sew this beautiful scalloped hem that has a facing on the inside. It is a dress that will take you maybe 1 or 2 days to sew. It's definitely not a dress you want to sew in one afternoon to wear it out for dinner. And don't try that, because I think the hems deserve a little bit more time and a little bit more effort, because that's what makes it look well sewn. You don't want those to be moving and misplaced. So that's how it looks inside. The facings are top stitched. Inside I have just red satin binding from Mike Dash. Didn't have time to make my own. The casing is made out of a rayon linen blend, and then that's how the facing looks inside. There's an elastic that you just measure to see what's comfortable for you, and it's just such a beautiful dress. I really enjoyed the purple print one I made last year so much. I've worn it so many times. I love the style, the fit, the comfort. The full bust option has a dart, and that's the one that I've done here. And whenever you have a print, the dart is going to be so discreet, you know, it's just going to be lost in there and no one's going to know. I also have a pencil skirt right there in a beautiful print. Sibyl collection pencil skirt, just made super long with an overlap vent. This is a Sibyl pencil skirt I made in scuba knit. It's so gorgeous. It's got an overlap vent on the front. I do have a video showing you how to do that, and it's just amazing. It's gonna look really good with my red top and my red jacket. So happy to have this. So I'm really excited to mix and match and show you all the ways I'm gonna wear these together. So excited. So let's hop into that, all the mixing and matching, the review, the finale. Here I've got my new Cadence top. It's a tank, it's well fitting, the same one I've made like 15 times already. I've got it paired with my Lago cargos in red linen. Love this look. This is why I wanted to have a print in these tones to match with both the red pants and the blue pants you're gonna see later. I've got linen binding on the armholes and neckline because there's a bit of navy in the print. I wanted to bring that out there. I rarely do contrast binding. I have to feel some type of way, but I think it works really well here. Of course, I have the Coda jacket I made in the same linen as these Lago cargos. Fully red outfit with a print underneath. I think looks really, really pretty. All I've done here is swap the pants for my linen navy duet trousers, and the navy with this print top goes amazingly. I love this look, I feel really good. These have a modified waist finish. I eliminated the waistband and created a facing instead. Otherwise they are the same pant, the same fit, the one I've made many times before. Of course, my red Coda jacket is going to go on top beautifully with this combination of colors. I've kept my navy duet trousers and I've just changed the top now to my red harmony top. I wanted to have a brand new top in red for this collection, but this one fit right in and it just fills in the gap, and I think this pairs really well. It's a really nice look. This harmony is a hack. I transferred the basta into the neckline for some gathers and I love it. Now to put the red jacket on top, I wouldn't want to have a plain red top with a red jacket just like it is, so I have a colorful scarf to give it a little bit of life on the top near my face. I've kept my red harmony top and just put on the pencil skirt now. This is a scuba knit. Love the colors in the print, and I always knew I would pair this with blue, red or navy or black on top because all of those colors go. I think this is amazing. I've gone a bit overboard with the blue accessories, but that is just me. I don't really care if people say you don't have to match them because I do like matching them. I don't have to, but I do like it. And then again, when I put my red linen jacket on top, just because I think wearing a red top and a red jacket is boring, I would pull out this blue silk scarf. I know the red jacket will go with it, and I'll just grab my little silk scarf to break it up there. Here is my gorgeous salt whistle dress, if I say so myself. It's such a beautiful design, and this fabric print is everything. I really love it. And I know I'm going to enjoy wearing it on its own or with a jacket or something on top. I just love the shape, the fit, this neckline, how comfy the waistline is. It's just gorgeous, everything I ever wanted. And it's so relaxing knowing I've made it before. I know it fits, all I had to do was sew it. That's why I love repeating my pattern so much. Of course, I can throw on my red Coda jacket and it will be amazing. It's an amazing combination. This is just what I had envisioned. Remember to check out the Love Notion sale. Last hours, today's the last day, don't miss out. You know, these sales don't come very often, so if you've been wanting some patterns, it's a great chance to get them for a lot less. Don't forget to use my code LPN10 at checkout with my affiliate link, and you'll get a 10% extra on top of the sale price. So it's a pretty good deal. I hope this was fun to watch. Remember, you can create something similar using your own colors, using your own vision. But maybe you can take this as a reference of having a jacket, having two pants, having a skirt, having two tops and a dress. I think if you just choose things that go together and make you happy, you'll be very satisfied. And sewing all of this up in a week, yeah, it was a bit overwhelming. I would have naturally taken a lot longer to do this. But I also was so motivated and so pumped because I was making things that I really wanted to have. I could see them in my mind, and now to see them in real life, they're all in front of me right here. I'm just so happy I have them. They're just so pretty, and I just feel amazing in this color combination. Yeah, it'll be a couple of months before I sew a mini collection again. I probably do this once a year and I really enjoy it, but I still really do enjoy the freedom of just sewing this and that, whatever, because there's usually some things in my wardrobe that will go with that anyway. But this was fun and I really enjoyed it. I will see you back on this channel next week with more sewing content. Bye!